Could the secret to easing arthritis pain naturally already be sitting quietly in your kitchen? Many seniors over 60 spend years believing that stiff knees, aching fingers, and swollen joints are simply an unavoidable part of aging. But the truth is, chronic inflammation inside the body often plays a much bigger role than most people realize. And surprisingly, some everyday vegetables contain powerful natural compounds that may help calm that inflammation gently and naturally over time. One of the most effective vegetables for arthritis support is broccoli. This humble green vegetable is rich in sulforaphane, a natural plant compound that researchers believe may help slow inflammation and protect joint tissues from damage. Broccoli is also packed with vitamin C, which supports collagen production and helps keep cartilage healthier as the body ages. Many seniors notice that adding steamed broccoli to their meals regularly helps reduce morning stiffness and improves flexibility little by little. Another powerful vegetable is spinach. Soft, easy to prepare, and filled with antioxidants. Spinach contains vitamin K, magnesium, and plant nutrients that help the body fight oxidative stress, one of the hidden drivers behind joint discomfort and swelling. Spinach may also help support bone strength and reduce inflammation naturally without harsh side effects. Even a simple bowl of sautéed spinach or a fresh spinach salad can become a comforting step toward better mobility. What makes these vegetables especially important is that they work with your body gently instead of masking pain temporarily. Unlike many chemical pain relievers that only hide symptoms for a few hours, nutrient-rich vegetables help nourish the body from the inside, supporting long-term joint health naturally. While they are not a miracle cure overnight, daily consistency can make a meaningful difference over time. If you are over 60 and tired of waking up every morning feeling stiff, sore, or afraid to move comfortably, adding more anti-inflammatory vegetables to your plate could be one of the simplest and safest habits you start today. Sometimes healing begins not with expensive treatments, but with small natural choices repeated every single day. When you discover how these common foods interact with your biology, you will understand that you have the power to interrupt the destructive cycle of joint deterioration and actively support your body in a much gentler, soothing manner. Let's start with number 1, which is broccoli, a powerful cruciferous vegetable that is far more than just a simple side dish. It is a microscopic warrior perfectly designed to combat the underlying mechanisms of joint pain. To truly appreciate the impressive capabilities of broccoli, we must delve into the fascinating science of what is actually happening inside your aching joints when your CRP levels begin to rise, signaling a systemic alarm throughout your immune system. Elevated CRP levels indicate that your body is locked in a state of chronic inflammation, constantly battling oxidative stress caused by erratic, unstable molecules known as free radicals, which aggressively attack the delicate tissues, cartilage, and synovial fluid that keep your joints moving smoothly. This unrelenting oxidative stress is the silent thief stealing your comfort, wearing down the vital collagen that cushions your bones and leaving you with the agonizing friction that makes every movement a monumental chore. Enter sulforaphane, a deeply valuable and incredibly potent compound found abundantly in broccoli, which has the unique ability to cross cellular barriers and directly activate the NRF2 defense pathway inside your cells. When you activate the NRF2 defense pathway, you are essentially flipping a master switch that commands your DNA to produce a massive surge of its own internal antioxidants, completely flooding the joint capsule and working tirelessly to neutralize the marauding free radicals before they can cause further damage to your precious collagen network. Furthermore, broccoli contains another secret weapon known as kemperol, a remarkable flavonoid that scientists have discovered can effectively block the production of specific inflammatory cytokines, most notably IL-1 beta and TNF-alpha, which are the primary chemical messengers responsible for triggering the intense swelling, redness, and searing pain you feel during an arthritis flare-up. By regularly consuming broccoli, you are essentially deploying kemperol to silence the IL-1 beta and TNF-alpha alarms, allowing your overactive immune system to finally calm down and providing your joints with the essential environment they need to begin the healing process. But here's the interesting part. How you prepare and consume your broccoli completely dictates whether you actually unlock these powerful healing properties or simply eat a bowl of warm, fibrous green mush with no real medicinal value. The enzyme myrosinase, which is required to convert the precursor compounds in broccoli into the active, pain-fighting sulforaphane, is highly sensitive to heat and can be easily destroyed if you simply toss the vegetable into a pot of boiling water and walk away. To maximize the medicinal benefits, you must first chop the broccoli into bite-sized florets and then let them sit on your cutting board for exactly 40 minutes before you apply any heat, as this crucial waiting period allows the myrosinase enzyme to fully interact with the glucoraphanin, guaranteeing a massive explosion of active sulforaphane when you finally eat it. Now that you understand the science, let us explore 3 specific, highly effective recipes that will help you seamlessly integrate this joint-saving vegetable into your daily routine, starting with a heavily anti-inflammatory roasted broccoli dish that is as delicious as it is therapeutic. After chopping 2 cups of fresh broccoli and waiting the mandatory 40 minutes, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Spread the florets on a baking sheet. Drizzle them generously with 3 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil, and toss them with 4 minced cloves of garlic, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a pinch of sea salt. The extra virgin olive oil contains oleocanthal, another compound that mimics the effects of over-the-counter pain medications, while the garlic provides potent organosulfur compounds that synergize perfectly with the broccoli to further reduce swelling. Roast this mixture for exactly 20 minutes until the edges are just slightly charred, ensuring the internal temperature is high enough to soften the fiber but low enough to preserve the surviving nutrients. And consume this alongside your dinner to provide your body with a sustained overnight defense against morning stiffness. Our second practical application is a soothing, deeply healing steamed broccoli and turmeric infusion, designed to be easily digestible and rapidly absorbed by your body for fast-acting comfort. Take 2 cups of your pre-chopped, activated broccoli and place it in a steamer basket over boiling water for no more than 4 to 5 minutes, just until it turns a vibrant, bright green. Then immediately transfer it to a bowl and toss it with a dressing made from 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil, the juice of half a fresh lemon, and a half teaspoon of ground turmeric paired with a pinch of black pepper to increase the bioavailability of the curcumin. The vitamin C from the lemon juice works in perfect harmony with the broccoli to actively rebuild the damaged collagen in your joints, while the turmeric acts as a secondary anti-inflammatory agent, creating a multifaceted attack on your arthritis pain that works from the inside out. Finally, for our third broccoli recipe, we have a restorative broccoli and ginger bone broth soup, which is particularly beneficial for those days when the pain feels completely overwhelming and refuses to subside. In a large pot, bring 3 cups of high-quality, collagen-rich bone broth to a gentle simmer. Add 2 cups of your activated broccoli florets, 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger, and a dash of cayenne pepper, allowing the mixture to cook on low heat for 15 minutes until the vegetables are incredibly tender and the broth is infused with a powerful matrix of joint-healing nutrients. The ginger introduces gingerols, which act as natural COX-2 inhibitors, working precisely like pharmaceutical painkillers but without the dangerous side effects to your stomach and liver, making this soup an incredibly comforting and highly effective natural remedy for acute flare-ups. Let's move on to number 2, which is the often underestimated spinach, a delicate, leafy green that holds a surprisingly robust arsenal of microscopic defenders capable of radically transforming the health of your joints and entire skeletal system. While many people associate spinach merely with iron or as a basic salad filler, clinical studies and researchers have revealed that it is actually a dense repository of specialized antioxidants, specifically lutein and xanthan, which belong to the carotenoid family and possess an extraordinary affinity for migrating directly into the synovial fluid that lubricates your joints. Once inside the joint capsule, this powerful carotenoid duo works relentlessly to neutralize the specific types of free radicals that thrive in hypoxic, inflamed environments, acting like microscopic sponges that soak up the oxidative stress before it can physically degrade the cartilage. Moreover, spinach is absolutely packed with natural dietary nitrates, which your body intelligently converts into nitric oxide, a vital signaling molecule that forcefully dilates your blood vessels, dramatically improving the microcirculation around your heavily damaged, swollen joints. This surge in nitric oxide is absolutely essential for healing because cartilage is notoriously avascular, meaning it has a very poor blood supply. So by opening up the surrounding capillaries, you allow a rushing river of oxygen, nutrients, and immune-modulating compounds to finally reach the starved tissues, flushing out the stagnant, toxic byproducts of inflammation that make your joints ache with every step. Additionally, spinach provides a massive dose of natural folate, which is critically important for reducing the levels of homocysteine in your bloodstream, an amino acid that, when elevated, is strongly correlated with severe systemic inflammation, cartilage destruction, and a significantly increased risk of developing debilitating osteoarthritis as you age. By consistently consuming spinach, you are actively driving down your homocysteine levels, removing a major inflammatory trigger from your system, and providing your body with the metabolic peace it needs to focus on repairing the microscopic tears in your joint tissues rather than constantly fighting systemic fires. Furthermore, spinach is an incredible source of deeply green chlorophyll and highly bioavailable magnesium, a mineral that is absolutely crucial for muscle function, helping to relax the tight, spasming muscles that painfully grip your inflamed joints in a misguided attempt to protect them from further movement. But here's the real secret to utilizing spinach effectively without inadvertently causing other health issues. You must understand how to manage the oxalate content, a naturally occurring compound in spinach that can bind to calcium and potentially form crystals in the body if consumed in massive, raw quantities by susceptible individuals. The simple, scientifically proven solution to neutralizing the oxalate content while preserving the valuable lutein, xanthan, and folate is to lightly cook the spinach, which effortlessly breaks down the cellular walls, releasing the trapped nutrients and making the joint-healing compounds infinitely more bioavailable to you. Digestive tract. This brings us to our first highly effective spinach recipe, which is a classic, rapid-fire sauté of spinach, garlic, and extra virgin olive oil, designed to deliver a massive dose of anti-inflammatory compounds in less than 5 minutes of preparation. Take 3 heaping cups of fresh, mature spinach leaves, avoiding the baby spinach if possible, as the mature leaves contain higher concentrations of the beneficial carotenoids, and place them in a large skillet over medium-low heat with 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and 3 cloves of freshly smashed garlic. Constantly toss the leaves with wooden tongs for exactly 2 to 3 minutes, just until they begin to wilt and turn a deep, dark green, immediately removing them from the heat before they become soggy, and finish with a light squeeze of fresh lemon juice, which not only brightens the flavor, but provides the vitamin C necessary to help your body absorb the plant-based iron and synergize with the lutein for maximum joint protection. For our second spinach application, we have an incredibly potent, pain-relieving green smoothie that completely bypasses the need for cooking by utilizing specific binding agents to safely manage the oxalates while delivering a massive, raw infusion of nitric oxide-boosting nitrates directly into your bloodstream. In a high-speed blender, combine 2 cups of fresh spinach, 1 cup of frozen wild blueberries, which are packed with their own deeply restorative anthocyanins, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, half an avocado, and 1.5 cups of unsweetened almond milk. The healthy fats from the avocado and the chia seeds are absolutely essential for this recipe because lutein and xanthan are fat-soluble compounds, meaning your body cannot absorb them into your joint fluid unless they are consumed alongside a high-quality lipid, making this creamy, delicious smoothie a perfectly engineered delivery system for arthritis relief that you can easily consume. Absolutely nothing to stop the underlying joint degeneration, whereas consistently feeding your body these specific, nutrient-dense foods provides the actual raw materials your cells require for long-term, sustainable healing. Consistency is the ultimate key to success here, as you must commit to integrating these specific broccoli and spinach recipes into your weekly rotation, allowing the powerful compounds to accumulate in your tissues, gradually lowering your overall inflammatory burden, and ultimately restoring the freedom of movement that you rightfully deserve. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more science-backed ways to support your body naturally.